Yo! Video games.
We're playing SNES games today. I think Simmons has to fire up Mario RPG first and foremost, right? I think we're gonna, we have to show you guys where this shit came from. I saw Mario RPG played in front of my eyes by my friends when I was young, and I made fun of them for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, Killer Instinct is better.
Yeah, hey, playing a baby RPG.
Yeah, baby RPG for babies. And now look at it. Now it's being remade into this big, crazy thing. This was easily the nuttiest announcement at the Nintendo Direct, in my opinion. Easily the craziest announcement. I don't remember anything else that got announced outside of Mario twerking balls.
Star Ocean 2!
That's, well, yeah, I know. That is actually pretty big, too. Dude, 2 Square Enix RPGs are being remade.
Yes.
2!
Ooh! Not Tactics.
Not Tactics. Yeah, Tactics wasn't in there.
So, I mean, like, this is, like, what, super, super beloved, like, RPG.
Oh, yeah.
Considered to be, like,
So
top 10.
This is made by the Dream Team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is made by the same people that made Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, and Final Fantasy VII.
Jesus Christ.
It's the Dream Team.
Jesus.
Early Nomura, early Katase, or early, like, all the people that are big names in the industry
Nomura
now.
worked on this game. He's in the credits.
I think he's a combat guy, right?
No, he's like a graphic designer.
Pretty much related to...
He's in an art role.
Visual.
Yeah.
And actually, I think he has a similar role in 7 as
Yeah.
well. Like, characters and, like, combat visuals.
Yeah.
Time hit mechanics. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about this game. I've seen a lot of it played, but that was like, I shit you not, over 20 years ago. Like 25 years ago. But a lot of people have some really good shit to say about it. Oh, yeah, Yoko Shinomura is coming back to do new music.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, because she did the soundtrack for this game. This was like her first big game break after Street Fighter 2.
Wow. I hope it comes out on PlayStation.
After Street Fighter 2, she's like, I don't want to do this music. I wanted to do more like
Adventure
classical.
stuff.
You want to do more classical stuff.
Yeah.
And like there wasn't really like a fit, I guess, at Capcom after Street Fighter 2.
I have no idea what like the systems are in this. It's like this pretty much, is it generic kind of turn-based at the time?
No, so the best thing about this game and why this game is so good, and really truly the reason this game is as beloved as it is because it has time-sensitive hits and defense.
Oh.
So you hit the button on the enemy.
Like Squall Gunblade shit?
Yes.
Oh.
And for when you're getting hit on, like, so you can do like a just defend.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
And then all the supers have like,
thank you.
the supers also have unique things where it's like hold down and release, or like tap repeatedly, or like,
That's cool. Like, well, that was...
Keep you active while, like, the stuff's going down.
So
Yeah.
in Final Fantasy VI, they have kind of similar shit too, because there's characters that have to do Street Fighter moves to do their big attacks.
Yes.
Sick.
Like Sabin is like a boxer guy, like he's a punch dude, and you have to do like SPDs to do like big bear grabs and shit.
Oh, damn.
And you have to execute the motion, and if you don't get it, it doesn't give it to you. I'm like, that's just kind of neat that you have to do this. As like a fighting game player, my friends couldn't do them, so I had to like, I played the game and I was just able to get them all. It was like weird like KOF motions and stuff. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah, so the director of this game went on to make Legend of Dragoon. No big surprise there. Runs on the same stuff. A lot of people who aren't part of the Dream Team
Bo, thank you.
went and formed Alpha Dream, made the Mario and Luigi series, and then when they stopped selling, Nintendo decided to like fuck them, like they can die. Literally, Nintendo optioned not to buy Mario and Luigi developers and just let them go bankrupt.
They just recently got let go, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Nintendo was just like, fuck it.
Fuck it. And fuck them.
Don't need you.
Mario?
Nah, it's Booster. like,
damn.
Like Cohagen in Total Recall. Give those people, fuck them.
It's a big intro.
It's a crime too. Yeah, and Miyamoto doesn't really like Paper Mario.
Audacious Brian, thank you. Because it's got too much story.
He literally said, "I don't want you fucking around with the story or like making weird characters anymore."
Good on him. I like this Miyamoto guy. I like him because he says like "fuck you" and "fuck you fans." I don't like you, kids. We have to find a controller extension or something, right? They got you.
Controller has been extended.
Hold on a second. I want to look around. Did you see anything here, Simmons, or no?
No.
Did you actually look?
In the SNES area, I don't know if somewhere else
I
has
don't even
SNES
know if there is
extension.
SNES controller extensions.
Time has been extended.
I don't think we've ever had one.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one. Here, I'll just pull out the SNES. Hold on a second. Oh. Chat, you still have signal? Still good, chat?
I think they do.
I think we're good. All right. These short-ass controller cables.
Yeah.
All right. We have no save data. That's good. We can just, here comes, Chad, here comes our full playthrough of Mario RPG The Seven Sons, or whatever. Guitarist, thank you. Give him a good name. Give him a name that only God would give him.
Marino.
No. Like, the name that God decided for him. Yep. Simmons remembers. Yep. It's like God gave him that name. Mario.
As if God himself gave him.
It's as if God himself.
As your dreams.
Nah, Steve's staying home tonight.
Help!
We have this Steve here. So this Steve's here and he's ready to entertain.
Ain't that right?
Ain't that right?
So, here's the funny thing about this game, because of when it came out. In Japan, the actual literal translation, there is a holy fuck ton of Evangelion references in this game.
That's good.
And Gundam.
Is there hand jizz?
No, I don't believe
Then
so.
those are not worthwhile references.
But I was wondering, will the remake keep those references in both Japanese and add them in the American one?
There's I don't know, I mean, because we talk about RPGs and Final Fantasy stuff and stuff. I don't know if you saw like the almost one-for-one Evangelion shot at the end of like the demo of 16 of Ifrit ripping off like the body parts of Phoenix and stuff.
Yeah,
it was like almost a one-for-one same shot. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I think this is just an Evangelion reference.
Japan still loves that anime.
Japan still loves it. So did they ever tell you about the timed hits in the game, or is it only in the instruction book?
They definitely do. I'm not...
So it's like right as you hit him?
Yeah. Bang.
Oh, so he does a little extra pose.
Does more animation.
Oh.
I'm not getting the defense one, but I don't remember.
You're only gonna hit for one. So.
It's funny that's the thing that I like the most about FF8's combat, right? Gunblade shit is little legit, like keeps you engaged.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also on blocking, so you can just defend with it too?
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I'm not getting it.
As a visual outsider, when I would see these games when I was younger, you would never pick up on that shit. But I don't think my friends knew about that or paid attention because we didn't really pay attention back in the day.
Okay.
So that one you can make better too.
Yeah, and you can actually keep that one going. Ding, ding,
Wow,
ding.
that's neat. Yeah, so you just press A again. Gotcha.
Or Y again. Whatever the button corresponds with, item, special, etc.
Kenny, you've seen Final Fantasy 3/6, right?
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yes.
Okay.
With the big robot. thing.
Yeah,
You walk
okay,
around
okay.
and Stuff like that.
So you know
Yeah.
that shit is good. Okay.
Yeah.
What is the time?
That's the next game that I truly hope from Square. If we're talking about like very big budget
I mean,
remakes,
that could be cool, especially those cool mechs that they got.
dude, like that. I think that game would be the obvious best one to remake.
Yeah, and the thing it'd be cool, but like that remake, like there would be there'd be a good amount of people, but I think there'd be like kind of a few that like really knows. 6. Like I think 7 is at that time where there's a lot of like 30-year-olds. Like 6 is gonna be like
50-year-olds.
yeah. But no, yeah.
Hello, Keith. Thank you. They'll likely remake 10 or something like that.
But like if they do 6, I mean, I think 6 would be great because, like I said, it's very early and it's very well received. So it would be neat to have that like perfectly done. You know.
Just want to suplex stuff. You've read that FF6 characters have no personality in Japanese? What? Like in the Japanese version?
They don't have a lot of personality in English. What, we're talking 16?
6.
Oh, 6. Bullshit. Ugh.
Did I read that right?
No! It's a chain reaction. Hang on, Kink Link. Name is Kink.
Oh, is this the game that has all the puns and funny shit in it too? Just like the Mario and Luigi games?
Yes.
Like that's a big part of those games, right? They're like comedies. They're RPG comedies.
And what is it? Yeah, like I remember, what is it? Final Fantasy VI used a lot of Mode 7.
Yes. Yeah, I think it was almost like a requirement on one of these games, I swear to God.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, you have to use it.
Yep.
Like a PlayStation, you know, vibrating controller. Somebody had a shot from some point in this game where there's like a character shoved in a box with like other characters, and it's hard to make out what those other characters are, but it's like Samus. And
Samus is in this game. She's sleeping in the Mushroom Kingdom.
yeah, there's like a shot of other SNES characters, but they were so like little bitrate.
The kid's toy box.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It was like in a toy box. It was like the pixel density of it was so small. Yeah, it's then there's something in the booster towers where now you can actually make out what those things are.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense that Link's in this game because Mario was in.
Link's in it. He doesn't
Link's
talk.
Awakening.
He just makes the Zelda jingle. Samus says she's resting up for Mother Brain. There is a final.
The nice part is that can stay.
There's a boss, Culex, and he plays Final Fantasy IV music when you fight him in this game. He's supposed to be from another dimension. Some people are saying like they should make it Sephiroth in this game.
Ah, Jesus, that'd be so sick. Just shove Sephiroth into everything. Everyone will be happy.
Shove him in there.
I worked with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, how do we feel about Culex being replaced with an actual Final Fantasy boss? Not just like a vague concept of a Final Fantasy
They should make it
boss.
Seymour from Final Fantasy X.
Oh.
And his stupid hair.
Damn, kind of looks like a little like Donkey Kongish.
Yeah. Yeah, the visuals around this time frame for the SNES take like a lot of like CGI interpretation imagery.
Yeah.
And, like we're gonna 2D the CGI looking stuff. Mario's hanging on the wall.
Lots of people use something called a door to go in on the house, and it's gonna pick a toast, so she's a bit late.
So, Jordan Peele's Peele, or is it a Toad?
He's turn off the light and go back to sleep. Just fuck you, Toad. I'm going back to bed.
This Toad was really good.
Yeah, I thought most of the cast outside of Cranky Kong was perfect in the Mario movie.
In the movie, yeah.
I didn't like Cranky Kong too much.
Cranky Kong, you sound like just like that one comedian. Hey, whoops.
Mario, would you please bring it back like you always do?
Damn, good music.
Yo, Fire Z-Man, thank you.
Fucker, Mario's back.
Yeah, I wonder. I hope this game does numbers. Who's making it?
I think we don't know. I think it's Square.
Okay, that'd be badass if Square Internal's actually doing it.
Damn.
Just like the old days. I still don't believe it.
Oh,
Like, this is weird. Granted, Mario RPG wasn't the most, like, popular game ever.
It came out super late.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, it's obviously beloved, right? But it's like as beloved as some weird niche thing on a system could be.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, it's crazy that a game with a cult following as this actually gets like a wonderfully true to original looking remake. Where they're like, man, it looks, they're really, it looks like they're going ham on it. It still blows my mind of all the games they, That's like saying they would remake Final Fight 2 or some shit.
Yeah, well, Magic Mouses would care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
Not much else.
Saying something like, we're remaking,
Maybe something like really weird and like
Goblin's Quest or
yeah, Gargoyle's Quest.
Gargoyle's Quest.
Demon's Crest.
Demon's Crest, whatever the fuck it is.
Something like off the wall, like game that nobody that likes that much, like
yeah, that only like hardcore nerds like or some shit.
Super hardcore nerds.
I'm trying to think of other SNES games that would be like that. Like an Earthbound. Yeah. Like, yeah, we're doing a full one-to-one remake of Earthbound, but I think
we're gonna make something actually like Chrono Trigger.
So
I'd say before the obvious Earthbound inspired game, that would have been like obvious. Like, oh, who the fuck would do this? But now that's like, of course they will.
Let me break everyone's heart. Back on the GameCube era, Iwata tried to get Earthbound remade.
Wow.
And he had Monolith Soft do it. The game was going to be made using photogrammetry of felt and clay and like materials to create the world and characters.
It's like some Yoshi Woolly World shit?
Sort of. And he literally had Monolith Soft doing it, and then he presented it to Itoi, the guy who's the creator and co-owner of it. And he said he looked at Yasuyuki Hone, an artist on Chrono Cross and a bunch of other stuff, and he said he looked at it and said, he put you up to this, didn't he? And he says, no, absolutely, I refuse.
Wow.
So Iwata tried to get Earthbound remade, and the creator was like, nah. So I just want you to all...
The creator of Earthbound said no.
No. He did not want to do it. He did not want to have the game remade.
Nocti, thank you. What is the not Earthbound game that I keep thinking of? The popular one.
Undertale.
Undertale, thank you. Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, because the Undertale is just Earthbound, right?
Yeah.
But a different story.
Different battle system.
So it's like, would it be surprising if Earthbound was remade? At this point, no, because Undertale exists and proved that Earthbound-like games can do extremely fucking well. Undertale is just like a love letter to it, from what I understand. You know about timed hits? Yes. Shut up. No more talking.
Hey.
So he leaves. So yeah, that new Sonic game, not the collection one, but like the
Superstars?
Is it multiplayer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play it.
Oh yeah.
And piss you off.
Oh sure.
We're gonna have to play it and make sure it's
it's like a $60 game, and I'm like, I actually don't have any intention of buying it.
So there was something.
But if you guys want to, we'll ball for it. I'm not gonna know the levels either.
And apparently the Sonic Mania guys were like maybe originally working on it or something.
No, they were. He straight up confirmed they were gonna do it. And then he didn't say, but yeah, then that didn't happen. And then we came back and we did Arzest, the Bal and Wonder.
So
people, it's like, oh good.
So well, the funny thing is, I was saying how it's like, yeah, this feels like the Sonic Mania guys would have done something like this, and then we learned at the Nintendo Direct what the Sonic Mania guys were working on, and it's just a game for Simmons. They're like, we're making a Sega Saturn looking ass platformer. I'm like, what?
Christian Whitehead fucking loves the Saturn. So.
Obviously, like, that game just had the color palette and like the visual styling of a Sega Saturn game. I'm like, what was it called, chat? What the hell was the name of it? It had a weird name.
Someone's Bad Day or something. I don't remember.
It had a very weird name, but it just straight was no shit a Penny's Bad Day. Yeah, like Penny something. And it was just a Sega Saturn era ass looking 3D platformer, like the same way they were trying to do Sonic shit back in the day.
Ugh.
So I'm like, oh, so they made their own game. Cool. Penny's big breakaway.
Good, if Nintendo wanted to even have a crazier direct, imagine if Nintendo's the one that brings back Chrono Trigger.
They could have done that if there was a Chrono Trigger remake of some kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a gift sub bet on that at the previous event in some way. Where it's like if Chrono Trigger gets remade in some fashion, like HD 2D or whatever, it was a high gift sub bet. But I didn't bet on that at this one because I didn't think it would be there. Funny enough, something pretty fucking close showed up, which was our RPG. Yo, Gina Lisa, thanks for the 5 gift subs. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think Chrono Trigger HD 2D in the same way that Star Ocean 2 And even Final Fantasy Tactics in the same way that Star Ocean. I would love that shit, bro.
I kind of hope not. Star Ocean looks better to me, like pretty cool. But
I think it looks better than Octopath stuff.
Yeah, it definitely looks better than Octopath stuff. I don't really. The Octopath stuff to me looks like a Minecraft mod with a shit ton of bloom.
A little bit.
I don't like 3D
it looks
2D
like
sprites.
It looks like video effects added to it.
If you've seen that, like the Sea of Stars stuff, I like that way more because it's all cohesive. It's all 2D.
Sure.
Like just really, really, really high detailed level sprite work all the way through.
I get you.
And I don't really like having like it's 3D, but it's still pixely, and I'm like, I don't know. I like things looking cohesive.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I would prefer like a AA. I don't need a AAA FF7 remake style tactics game, but I would like there to be like, you know, good-looking character models, right? Like human proportion, good-looking character models. It should look like the artwork, right? It should look like the original character designer's like artwork in game form. I'd be really down for that for Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, Sea of Stars does use 3D lighting and geometry, but it looks
2D.
It looks 2D. Like it looks like it's all running on like the same world. Like, it doesn't have this.
It's a
weird
Studio Ghibli style.
Right. It doesn't have that weird like where it's like sprites on top of a 3D. I don't know.
Like CVS2 type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
But like reverse. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Live Alive game or Live Alive?
Live Alive, yeah, that was H2 2D.
One night, thank you.
Like they don't look bad. I just kind of prefer games using sticking to one thing. Like I don't like the 3D dot hero.
God damn! I'm just gonna throw this out there. God damn! What if Square Enix teamed up with Arc System Works to make Final Fantasy Tactics? Because Grand Blue, the character designer, is the tactics person. So the way Grand Blue characters are is technically tactics characters.
Could you imagine?
Jesus, that is like pipe dream shit. If they came together to create the visuals of, damn, that would be fucking... Arc System Works graphics can work on anything. They don't need to be just action games. That would be insanely peak shit if Square Enix teamed up with Arc System Works to make a tactics game because it's the same artist. Damn! Jesus, I think I just got so excited that I'm gonna try to will this shit into existence. I think I want that so bad now. I'm sorry, chat. It's too perfect. I'm sorry. Too powerful. So, somebody was saying, no obnoxious blue void anymore. Where, everything that is not the world is this weird blue void.
Yep.
And it's kind of obvious when you look back at the old game.
It is.
Muffin, thank you.
I don't know. It stands out in this game. It always did.
Yeah,
Stood out to me in 96 or whatever. Yeah, I kind of wish there was more.
I didn't understand the stylistic choice of it, even not understanding how games work when I was younger. But it always looked weird. Why are they on squares in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Mario reaches level 2. So another thing in this game is in Sea of Stars as well, which you all should play Sea of Stars. Going on everything. It's going to be on Game Pass day 1 too. You get a little bonus. Get a bonus. More HP, more attack.
Oh, it's random too.
No.
Oh, it's not.
You choose it. So every level you get your stats go up, but then you get a bonus. What do you want to boost the stats even more on?
So you can make Mario into a megalomaniac.
Right.
And add power. See, the thing is, if Arc System Works teamed up to make a tactics game, that just further opens the relationship of Arc System Works to make a Final Fantasy fighting game.
There you go.
Or
there you go.
Dissidia.
No more Dissidia.
No more Dissidia.
A 2D action-based fighting game.
They couldn't make Chrono Trigger because they did Dragon Ball and it's Akira Toriyama.
And there you go.
Akira Toriyama
It seems like this is a match made in heaven. Square Enix executives, I would encourage you to get a hold of Arc System Works.
Yeah.
They're very easy to work with. They do some of the best work in the industry. If you haven't heard of them. We first have to get Tifa in Tekken. That's the most important thing.
Is it?
If that fucking happened, bro, Italy would melt.
Italy would melt.
We would lose the country of Italy. Their entire governing body would go missing.
Italy's the biggest Tifa fans.
Yeah, you know about that, right?
Oh.
All right. So
yes, you do. Yeah,
Kenny,
Kenny
shut up.
absolutely does. A liar.
Oh, he doesn't. I see it in his face. He's not
Liar
lying.
revealed.
Kenny, do you really? You know?
I see in his face. No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think
Kenny does not know what the term Italy.
We can't show the chat the clip. We can maybe show Kenny the clip.
I'm not showing any clip. I'm going to tell the story because Kenny, what I'm going to tell you is actually real, and I'm not trolling you. Are you ready?
All right.
There was like an Italian Senate hearing during COVID, right? Because obviously people can't meet up in person. So
Yeah.
there was like a big recorded Senate hearing or something like that with a lot of high-level executives and people that run the country of Italy. I think I'm being accurate so far.
Okay.
So they're all in a meeting, and they're all on their Zoom calls.
Doing their Senate shit.
Doing their Senate shit. And all of a sudden somebody joins in on a Zoom call, and instead of it being their face, it is porn of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
Getting railed by Cloud.
Getting like railed by Cloud in like an SFM thing on some website in an Italian Senate meeting that is being broadcast publicly. And it was somebody that had the wrong camera.
That's even worse than the senator. Like that's like the senator guy who was like, "I'm not a cat." That was just a bunch of people.
Versus a cat?
Yeah.
I am not a cat.
I'm not a cat.
So that's why I say if Tifa shows up in Tekken, Italy and its governing body is going to go missing.
Wow.
Yeah, it went on for about 30 seconds.
It went on for 30 seconds.
It was on like the main screen, the center of the big zoom. They were trying to figure out like, get it off.
Publicly being broadcast.
Good lord. That's insane. That's funny. It's just because, dude, that so much shit like that was happening because all these people who didn't know how to use that
How
shit.
to use technology.
And like
They knew how to look up that shit though.
Yeah.
They definitely knew how to use their Google Foo.
Yeah, that's one of the first things you learn. It's like looking up porn.
You know, I barely know how to turn on my computer, but I know how to navigate the internet to exactly my weird kinks.
Yes. Work Zoom? I don't even know how it works. But
This guy had some source filmmaker porn tabbed over, just waiting for the fucking Senate thing to end.
That's funny.
he got reelected just by like all these younger kids. Like, yo,
You get reelected because of it.
yeah.
That'd be weird.
We think a lot like.
We have the same
We
interests.
have the same interests. I'm voting for him again. The animator got a huge boost. Sign your chest. I got you, McGuire.
Hey, are you looking at me? My hand and I don't like you.
Homie McGuire, also known as.
Ooh, that's a good question. Will the new game be voice cast?
Ooh, I'm wondering that.
Yeah, because that's the big thing with all these. That was
I'm gonna say
a,
no, because
Probably not.
Nintendo doesn't like voicing any of their games.
Yeah.
Okay, I think a lot of people forget that most RPGs did not have voices until like Final Fantasy X was the big one, where it's like almost all dialogue in FF10 was
Some
voice
games,
cast.
some
voice
games
acting.
had like
little bit.
super important cutscenes.
Yeah,
maybe.
a little bit. Not. It wasn't like obviously devoid,
Yeah.
but 10 was the big one where there was like, oh geez, dude, like the majority of voice lines in this game are actually voice acted. It was a big deal at the time.
It would be sick if they did, man. Especially after like the Nintendo movie and stuff like that.
Sure.
It'd be great, right? It's just because like you say no because it's like Nintendo, but I'm like, come on, man. Like your Mario movie did great.
No, recent Zelda games have like 10 cutscenes voiced, and they're fucking awful.
Grandia was the same thing, where there's like some sequences had voices, some critical sequences, and then the rest of it's all text.
Now you got my hammer angry. You shouldn't have done that.
I think it would be great.
Lana Toichi, thank you.
Those are just when he grabs his head.
I like it that the game has a relative amount of mechanical depth, you know?
Yeah. And you know what's gonna be great though? It's gonna run really nice on the Switch. So getting those Just Defends and like bonuses. Well, the thing is, it's not like this game's not gonna be a powerhouse. You know?
Right, no, I know.
So
It's just like you never expect to hear, you never...
Expect to hear it running well
I
on
know,
the
yeah,
Switch.
Simmons, I had to laugh when I said that because, yeah. Like I said, it's gonna be,
If there was one thing we were thinking, then man, there's just no more games for the Switch, right, bro? We're getting our Switch 2. Here we go, boys. It's gonna happen. And then here's a whole new fucking Mario game.
Yeah.
Lower effort than Mario Odyssey, obviously, because
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna take less less production to make a Mario Trip and Balls edition.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting what the hell it's called.
Wonder.
Mario Wonder. Mario Trippin' Balls. Mario the Beatles. I think he'll jump into Yellow Submarine at some point. I'm not gonna lie. I think that'll happen. Yeah, so what does that mean? Switch to 2025? Maybe.
No.
Maybe?
I don't know.
Switch to 2028?
It'll be next year. Because here's the thing.
They keep selling it.
Here's the thing. A couple things. One, A, it is slowing down. B, the president did have to tell shareholders
We got a new system.
we sold less last year than we thought we would.
Yeah.
And Switch sales are slowing down quicker than we have anticipated. So they've revised their forecast for this year already to be lower than what they thought.
I see.
So it is going down, and it is going down faster than Nintendo thought it would go down already.
So they got to do something.
Secondly, these games do not strike me as this is going to float us for the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, they seem relatively minor.
These are sunset games.
Yes.
These are like, so I'm like, I think next year.
Because ultimately, like, let's be real, Super Mario Wonder is a new Super Mario Brothers game. Mm-hmm. Like another new Super Mario Brothers, which have been around since like the DS era.
Yeah.
It's just another take on that. It looks fun. It looks like it has.
We'll have a great time with it.
It looks like it also has multiplayer as well, which is going to be fucking great.